When it gets like this, you have to work quickly because it will thicken and harden up. Tap it on the counter a little bit. Just some plastic wrap here. All right, so that is my homemade soap. I'm still kind of amateurish at it. I've been doing this for about 3 years, but not often enough to really be a pro at it, but often enough to at least have some usable soap at the end, no matter how it actually turns out. The soap that I made yesterday, I made some yesterday so I could have some to cut up today at the end of this video to show you what it looks like after it turns solid enough so you can cut it. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to go get that other soap and I'll be back to cut it up for you. Soap that I made yesterday. So I'm going to be cutting this up into bars. I'll show you how solid it turns overnight. So I have a cardboard lid here from a box, and these are needlepoint little page things. And I put my soap on these needlepoint things to kind of let the air get underneath these bars of soap because this is what I'm going to put them in to cure. So I'm going to take my bar of soap. It's not really cut evenly, but that's fine. I like the natural color that my soap gets because it kind of goes with the homemade and all the texture and stuff in this soap. This is an end piece. I just like the homemade look, and it kind of smells. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't put enough essential oil in. I'm still messing around with the essential oils. This is pretty thick. This one's thicker than the others, but that's fine. And they're perfect size to hold in your hand. the reason that these soap molds, where they're not really smooth, it's because the soap was settling and hardening while I was still trying to put it in my molds last night. So that's why it looks like that. But I do like the rustic look that it gives it. And these bars here, I like the top, how rustic it looks. It just goes with the homemade look. This is about the consistency of cheese right now. So it's real easy to cut through. If you let it set too long, it will get too hard to cut so easily. So when I make my soap, like I made a batch today, I'll cut it tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon sometime because it's still soft. And some of these little scraps here, you can just kind of mold back together if you want. So yeah, so I'm going to finish cutting up my soap. Now, this is going to cure. This will cure for about 4 to 6 weeks. This is hot processed soap, so it doesn't need to cure that long. It can cure for just a couple weeks. But the curing process allows the water to evaporate out of your soap, making it a harder, drier bar, so it will last longer when it gets wet. And it will also give the lye enough time to completely deactivate. This right now, soap, it's no longer lye, but it can be a little harsh on your skin because of the lye. So even though it's just a couple weeks for hot process, I still let it cure for 4 to 6 weeks, and I usually push it out closer to the 6-week mark. So what I'll do in this is I'll just write on a piece of paper the date that I made it, or maybe even the date that it's ready to use, and I just slip the piece of paper in this box so I know when I can use it, or I know when I can give it out as a gift. So anyway, that's all I have today. In the middle of me videoing this, there was a pop-up that came up on my screen, and I hit close on the pop-up, and it closed my whole camera down. So I don't know. So this is the second video I'm making for the one video I tried to make. I'm an amateur at all this still, but I went ahead and just continued making a second video to complete this soap. And so before I post it, I'm going to look up videos probably to see how to make these 2 videos into one video, because I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. So anyways, I'm going to try to get this video up as soon as I can. And I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you want to try to make soap. And also how I got my recipe is I go to soapcalc.com. I will leave that in the description box so you can go check that out. And what that is, it's something on the internet that you can punch in how many pounds of fats and oils you want to use for your soap. And then it's got a big, huge drop-down menu of all different kinds of fats and oils you can choose from. And you just tell it what percentage of each oil and fat you want in your soap. And when you hit calculate recipe, it will then tell you how much lard, how much coconut oil, how much whatever you're using, including the water and the lye. So there's no scientific problems to figure out, because I'm far from being a scientist. So anyways, I had a lot of fun today, and I hope I can put this video together for you guys and post it as soon as I can. I'm sorry for the lengthy video, but I hope I gave you guys some information, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video today. So until next time, I will see you back here on Survive with What You Know. Have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye.